Hey there, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time watching my videos, well, you're welcome. In this channel, we'll talk about academic excellence, focus on JAMB bites for now. That is, if you are preparing for JAMB, yeah, if you want to score high in JAMB, then this channel is for you. I'll also talk about some medical related stuff, but not now. Along the line, I'll also start talking about those. But for now, I'm just focusing on the JAMB bites. Yes, how to score high in JAMB. So if you're interested in that, please click the subscribe button and like the video. And if you haven't noticed about the video, you can say it in the comment section. Yeah, now in this video, I'm going to talk about the textbook I use in JAMB. And to be honest, the textbook that I use is going to surprise you. Some people think that for you to score high in JAMB, you need to use the JAMB recommended textbook. Well, it's not really entirely false. Yeah, but there are some people that actually use JAMB recommended textbook. They actually still feel just depend on how you use your textbooks. That's just it. And most of the textbooks I use here, they are not really JAMB recommended. I won't lie. And I score high in JAMB, above 300 in JAMB. And I'm here, like I said, I'm not going to be saying scores here for personal reasons. Yeah. So I'm going to talk about textbook I use in biology, chemistry, physics, English, and maths. Yes, I said maths. I didn't write maths in JAMB, but I asked a friend of mine who scored really high in maths, and he told me the textbook he used for JAMB. So I'm going to say that as well in the video. So let's get this video started then. Okay, we're going to start with biology. Textbook I use in biology. Now, before I start this video, I just want to say that some textbooks that I used but are not here with me because they are at home. Right now, I'm still in school and I'm schooling in different states, so I didn't bring them here. So if I call them, I will just put the picture of the textbook on my screen. And another thing is that along the line, like my journey to gaining admission into medicine and surgery, I passed through a lot of stuff. Like I did IJMB program. Okay, I will not really do IJMB program. Like I did halfway then stopped because of distance. Because the place I was taking the program, it was really far from my place and stuff, so I couldn't. So I had to stop. And along the line, I had to like take that. But when I stopped, I took their textbook as well. Then at the same time, along the line, I gained admission into NGU, but only did 100 level. Then before I left that place, so all those textbooks, those I have them. So yeah, okay. The first textbook I used for biology was New School Biology. Yes, I used New School Biology. I think that's a very popular book in Nigeria here. Everybody knows New School Biology or New School textbooks. So I used New School Biology and it was really good. I read that book beginning to end, no jokes. Then when I finished that textbook, I used these two books. Now this book is from NDU. This is the first semester and this is the second semester. I read this textbook. They are so good. They helped me a lot. And these are A level since it's a university textbook. University stuff at A level. So yeah. And this is the two textbook I use for IGMB. This is the zoology part of biology. This is the botany part of biology. I use these two textbooks, yes, and they are really good. Alright, that's two I use as well, and they are A level because IGM program is A level. And this material, I got this material in ND as well for biology. I still read it. I read it. Very short and brief textbook material. It's not really a textbook, it's a material. I read it. Yeah. So these are all the textbooks that I use in to prepare for biology JAMB. Yes, these are the textbooks I use for JAMB biology. Now you can see that most of them are mixed, O level and A level. Yes, that's the truth. You'll be like, why? The truth is that JAMB exam is not only O level. Don't let anybody deceive you. Take it from someone that wrote JAMB 3 times. JAMB exam, it's not only O level questions you see A level questions, yes, but more of O level questions. Let me know that, but you still see some A level questions, yes. So to be on the safer side, if you want to really score high, it's best you read O level textbook and A level textbook. A level textbooks are books that are books in the university, textbooks that are in university or IJMB or JOPE program textbook and stuff. Yes. So if you know anybody that did IJMB or JOPE or that just entered 200 level in university, you can borrow their textbooks you get and read. Trust me. But if you don't have anybody, you can still stick to your O level textbook. It's too good, okay? You'll still pass, alright? But just if you want to really score high in JAMB, read A level textbooks as well. Yeah, so these are auto bias for biology. Let me show you what I use for chemistry. Okay, the textbooks I use for chemistry, I used New School Chemistry. Yeah, let me just say I used all the New School textbooks for each topics, subjects, whatever. So I use New School Chemistry, and yeah, that textbook is really good. And this textbook is, I got this textbook, this organic chemistry textbook from IJMB. It has an inorganic chemistry part on its own, but it's smaller, like it's short. This one is like taller than the inorganic part. And those two textbooks, they are really, really good. It's not here with me, it's at home, yes. And there's no way I can post the picture of the textbook, whatever. So this is the textbook I use for organic chemistry that really strengthened my organic chemistry knowledge a lot. Just talks about, like, I read everything here. Yeah. So this textbook really helped me, and it's A level. So yeah. Now this is a material, not a textbook. These two are materials. Materials is like an abridged version of a textbook. You understand? So this is the material of chemistry that I got from NDU. This is the inorganic part of chemistry, organic part of chemistry. Yes, and this material has a lot of questions, like topics and questions, and it's also A level. You understand? So, but more of questions and answers. So I answered this as well for chemistry. So this is everything I use for chemistry. Yes. Let's go to physics. Now for physics, I used New School Physics. It's not here with me, it's at home. I used New School Physics. That book is really good. I used Hidden Fact Physics. God, that book is so underrated. Hidden Fact Physics is so underrated. It's not here with me, it is at home. That book is really good. Then I use this two textbook. This textbook is from NGU. I got it from. Yes. This is the mechanics part of physics, thermal part of physics. This is the electronic wave and optics of physics. I read this book as well, and also have questions, and it's A level. So then the IJMB textbook is not helped me at home. It's a physics textbook. I can't really put the picture up. It's really good, and it's more of like a lot of questions. Yes, so I was just answering the questions and solving. Yeah. So these are everything I use for physics. Let's go to English. Now, when it comes to English, I use only two textbooks. Dandy English, yes, but the Dandy English was more of PDF, not textbook. I have a PDF of the textbook that time, so I was reading it, and that book was really good. What that book focuses on, it just focuses on the rules you need to know in English. And let me tell you, JAMB English, you just need to know all the rules. And if you know the rules, you are good to go. Trust me, there's no how or there's no way you will not score above 70 in JAMB English. Yes. So we're just more focusing on the rules, like rules on concord, rules on adjective, adverb, rules on subjective case, all those, a lot of rules. Yeah. If you know them, you are good to go. English is very simple if you actually know the rules. Then the second textbook I use for English is Essential English. Now, normally I don't really advise JAMBites to use Essential textbook, because I always say this, that Essential textbook are for people who want to write WAEC or NECO. But if you're preparing for JAMB, don't read it. If you're reading it, just straight away. Only when you want to write WAEC or NECO, okay? So the reason why I use, but when it comes to Essential English, I would say people should read this book because it's really good. But I didn't really read everything. The only reason why I haven't read this book was, let me open it, was the oral part of English. That is the vowel sounds, the consonant sounds, the deep tones. Like, this book actually went in depth in the oral part of English, and this book actually strengthened my oral English. Yeah, it made me really good in oral English parts. Yeah, so I was able to like transcribe, identify these vowels and consonants and stuff. So yeah, this is really like you can see. So this is what I use for English. So now I didn't show you this my textbook for you to go and rush and buy them. No. Most of these textbooks they are not available on the market. All these textbooks, especially the ones in the university and one I got from IGMB, you can only get them if you are doing an IGMB program or if you go to that university I went to is NGU. That's where they are selling it. Okay, except for the new school fees and hidden fat, you can get them anywhere. I think new school is very popular. Bookshops are selling it. Hidden fat very okay. Oh, I forgot the last one. Mass. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll say that after I'm done talking. Okay. So all this textbook I bought, I just showed you. I didn't say that so you come and buy them. No, I'm just saying that I'm just trying to prove that most of these textbooks you realize that most of them are not JAMB recommended, right? But this is what I read and this is what I used to get above 300, right? So what I'm trying to say that any textbook you have, you can actually make use of it. But I'll advise you that try and get an A-level textbook because yeah, if you really want to score extremely high, get an A-level textbook, read that A-level textbook, okay? And some of you don't really know how to use textbook. How would you open a textbook and be reading topics that you already know? Why? If you want to read your textbook, start from topics that you don't know. That is kind of hard for you. That is difficult. Start from when you are done with those topics, those difficult topics. Then the easy one you can just go and read those ones. Okay. Some people will start reading the ones they already know. Like it does not make any sense. Okay. So that's how you use a textbook. All right. For the mathematics, the friend of mine that actually told me, like I said, a friend of mine actually showed me the textbook he used and made it score high in JAMB maths. Like when I mean high, he got above, he got 90 something maths. So just know that now. Say he used hidden facts mathematics and hidden facts maths. Like he read those two side by side. I'm gonna put a picture of those two textbooks here on my screen. I think that textbook is very popular in Nigeria. Now I say he read those two, but he focused more on the hidden facts mathematics. Yeah, he just solved and yeah, that's what he said. So that is just everything. So I know you guys are having your exam next month, so there's still time for you to just cover up all these things. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching my video from beginning to this point. I really appreciate it. If you like my channel, please subscribe by clicking the subscribe button down below. It is free if you haven't subscribed. And if you like this video, click the like button. Then if you want to tell me anything or say anything, comment it down below. Say it or type it in the comment section. I'm going to respond. So yeah, see you in my next video. Bye for now. Bye.